Life is very rarely fair, and let's break that down for a second as I tell you a little bit of a story. So I got a phone call a day ago from Roger at Canon South Africa, and he was like, "Hey Shane, would you like to come and pick up the new EOS R to play with?" And I was like, and then I get there and he gives me the camera. "You've got it for 48 hours. And I was like, so as I said, life is very rarely fair, but it's fine. 48 hours, I can do a lot in 48 hours. And I had this epic piece of B-roll planned out that I was going to shoot Sam dancing in the forest with this beautiful light and the sun, and the weather did this. So that's what I mean when I say life is very rarely fair. But as content creators, this is the kind of thing we need to deal with. The weather's crap, the ideas don't pan out the way we want to pan it out. You just need to get over it and shoot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it back from Canon. So this is just a quick hands-on 48-hour, what do I think of the camera review. This is not the full review. But in the meantime, let's show you what I came up with. Here's a gorgeous piece of B-roll footage that I shot and some still images of Tim skateboarding. I hope you enjoy it, and I will give you my feelings on this camera after having it in my hands for 48 hours at the end of the video. So one of the biggest issues that most people have been complaining about on the internet since this EOS R was launched is the fact that the 4K is cropped and that vloggers won't be able to use this camera. So at the moment, this is the EOS R that I'm shooting on. I have a 10-18 4556 IS STM lens mounted via the adapter, and look at that, look at all of the space, guys, seriously. So I don't get the issue. 4K, the way I shoot, you know, I could be wrong, you may want to shoot yourself in 4K, but I use the 4K for shooting my B-roll so that I can crop in, because 99% of people don't have a 4K TV, so you're not uploading or watching it in 4K. You're shooting in 4K and down-resing it to 1080 anyway. So there is a way around everything. So one of the other modes is the fact that it only has a single SD card slot. So therefore professional photographers can't use the camera because it only has a single SD card, so therefore there's no redundancy. Yeah, I call bullshit on that. Seriously, I do. Let's get over here and we'll carry on. I've had a 5D Mark IV for close on 2 years now. I have never once put a second card in for the purposes of redundancy. I don't see the point in the 2 card slots. Yes, sometimes I shove 2 64 gig cards in there if I know I'm going to be shooting a shitload of video and I don't feel like putting a second card in or reloading a card. I don't use it for redundancy. I use it for the amount of space that I have available without having to load up another card. I can guarantee you though, if you buy this EOS R, you're going to be blown away. I am seriously blown away. I'm only halfway through my test, and this is just the hands-on quick review test. I haven't had it, I've got it for 48 hours, so that's it. Once I have this camera for a week or 2 weeks, I'm sure that it's going to be a whole heck of a lot better, and I look forward to bringing you that review. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. I'm going to go shoot some more B-roll. Let's go. My final thoughts on the Canon EOS R system. Let me get comfortable. I think that Canon has hit a home run on this one. I won't say it's out the park, but they've definitely hit a home run. The camera is fantastic. Great, great, great piece of kit. Even the ducks are agreeing with me. It feels fantastic in the hand. The form factor is wonderful. Build quality is out of this world. To the extent I may think it even is better than my 5D Mark IV as far as construction goes. And that's saying a lot because I absolutely adore my 5D Mark IV. Will I be replacing my 5D Mark IV that I'm shooting on right now with the EOS R? No, not just yet. And there's a couple of reasons around that. Let's start with the way the camera works and feels in your hand and all of that. If you are a new user coming to the EOS R system from a cell phone, or you're buying your first big boy camera, then I think you're going to have an easier time with that camera than someone like me who's been working on digital SLRs for 15 to 20 years. It is just different. Everything just feels a little bit different. The functionality is a little bit different. And I think that learning curve for current DSLR users is a little bit steeper than it is for new users. So I've only had it for 48 hours, so I want to spend more time with it. And I am getting it back in about 2 or 3 weeks time. I'll have it for 10 days and I can really, really put it through its paces and give you a full breakdown on the C-Log, on the 4K, on pretty much everything that is in that camera. I'm really looking forward to doing that for you. Why I'm not replacing it? I love my 5D Mark IV too much. The EOS R doesn't replace it. Photokina next year, I'm looking forward to what's going to be happening because I've heard little mutterings through the wind that Canon will be launching something else, and hopefully that will be the equivalent of a 1DX or a 5D Mark IV or that more high-end mirrorless camera. I think they've done a fantastic job on this camera, and for 39,000 Rand landed in South Africa, including the adapter, that is a fantastic deal. And if you're looking for a way to get into photography and you want to go the mirrorless route, don't even think twice. Get out there, go and buy the EOS R. You will not regret it, I promise you. You watched the B-roll, you saw some of the pictures, and that was just after having the camera in my hands for a little bit. I can't wait to see what I can do with that camera once I have it for 10 days, 15 days, a month, 6 months. Even my 5D Mark IV, it took me a long time to kind of get used to how everything worked on the camera. So yes, is it a winner? 100%. Is it better than the Nikon? I can't tell you. I haven't played with the Nikon yet. I haven't played with the A7R Sony yet. So I can't tell you if it's better or if it's not better. I can tell you it's a great camera. That's it. Anyway, if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure you give it a big like and share it out with your friends so they can come and enjoy these tutorials as well. You were probably watching this on the new Facebook page, not the Hey Joburg page, or you could be watching it on the Hey Joburg page, but things are changing up a little bit. So if you are watching it on the Hey Joburg page, I'm going to drop a link below to the new page where all the tech reviews, tutorials, and those kind of things will be running on that page, and the more lifestyle, news, travel stuff will be running on the Hey Joburg page. So things are changing a little bit. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, nothing changing. It's all in one place. Give it a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so you can always watch the videos. Feel free to drop comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the EOS R system, why you think it's great, why you think it's not great. Now, you have a fantastic day, and I will see you very, very soon. Cheers, Joburg.